Hey, hello guys, what's up and welcome to a new update. And yeah, if you are a Star Wars fan, stay tuned because this update is all about Star Wars, nothing else. So yeah, last video I talked about how I was planning on making a Star Wars base, and as you can see right here, that's what I am building at the moment. So yeah, I made quite a lot of progress since 2 weeks ago. I didn't even start back then, so this is what I've built in 2 weeks. 2 weeks of school, so I can't really build that much, but I do find some time to build. So, and I am quite a fast builder. I have most of my pieces organized on color, although as you can see it's a really big mess right here. And I do have one big bucket of unorganized Lego, but most likely all my gray is organized, so that's why most of what you see is gray right now. But yeah, and first off I want to say nothing that you see is a final design. I'm still working on everything, adding details where there should be and all that stuff, and I'm also waiting on an order. Last video I talked about how I made a bricklink order. It got shipped today, so my last update was Saturday 2 weeks ago. It's now Monday, so more than 2 weeks for it to be shipped, and then I have to wait another 2 weeks or something for it to arrive because it's coming from the United States and I live in Europe, so it will take quite a long time to arrive here. But so yeah, that's quite disappointing because I do need some of the pieces for this. But yeah, anyway, let's just start on what I have right here. So just going, I'll start here. I have some rocks, as you can see, and they are pretty nice. Yeah, some quite nice angles right here. And then I have some more rocks right here. They aren't like angled, they're just normal kind of rocks, but they are, they look quite nice. And then I have some sliding doors right here, that of course do slide, but it's a really big mess. Let me close them real quick. See what they look like when they're closed. Well, they don't look like this when they're closed. These gaps are completely closed, but I can't do that right now because I only have one hand. The other hand is holding the camera. So, but you know, you get the point. I do this technique all the time, so you know what it is. I don't really like this design right here. It's just really basic, but they will be open because the ATTE is going to be right here. So in the final version it will look like this, and that does look quite nice. I like this, right, these things right here. Going on to this side, some random details right here, some details right here. Nothing is final, guys. These are quite random, so perhaps I'll need to work on that. And then I have a little defense turret right here, some piping. And then I have this right here, which yeah, I haven't made a base in like more than a year, but my last base had this technique. Actually, the base before that also had this technique, and then a few bases before that also had this technique. But like in 2011 I started using this on my bases, and since then I've seen it a lot on YouTube. It's quite nice to see, although I do not take credit for the technique. I've seen it on a Helm's Deep mock, Lord of the Rings mock. But I think I'm the one who started using this in bases, and it's quite nice to see how everyone uses it, especially after I've used it, mainly because I do have some subscribers, like 5,600 something, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm still working on this, and what is nice about this is it does have an inside wall which is white. I have quite a lot of 1x2 white bricks, so I could also make the inside wall curved, and that's quite nice because it would be weird if this was white and this was gray. But yeah, I always make my medic rooms white because I like it, and yeah, it allows me to have more tiles remain for the other rooms because this is all white tiles. Still needs a lot of working on this, but yeah. And then I have this right here, which is just the same wall, but it hasn't been attached yet, and I haven't worked on that yet. So that's basically it about the outside so far, and as you can see, I still haven't done anything on the battlefields, landscaping, etc. So it will be a really big. This part you see right here is like, what is it? 4 gray base plates by 3 gray base plates by another 3 green base plates. So this is already like really big, and I still need to begin on the battlefield, which will also be quite big. So this will be, I think it will be my biggest mock ever, like ever. Not Star Wars, but all the genres that I do. So yeah, it will be really big. So and I think it also will be pretty cool. And then going on to the inside, still needs a lot of working. But yeah, right here I did some random details. I like this right here, looks pretty nice. The rest is all random and not final. I think I will remove this because in order to make all these kind of pipings on the whole interior, it will take up most of these kind of detail pieces, and I do need some on the roof. So I think I'll make the piping on the inside black instead of gray. It will also add some more color, although black is really much of a color, like a bright color, but it will look a little better in black, I think. And the rest is also not final. I don't really like this, and I need to add some stuff here and here, but you know, you get the point. It will be quite detailed. And then I have this right here, which might look pretty weird for some of you, although I do kind of like it. The idea behind it is I didn't want the ATTE to just stand there and do nothing. I wanted some kind of mechanism for it to stand in. I don't really know what it does. Use your imagination. But it looks quite nice. Yeah, use some Lego techniques. That sounds weird. But yeah, it's quite nice, I guess. Still not finished, but you know, keep saying that. And I also changed the legs, which aren't finished either, but I changed the feet design, which looks a lot better in my opinion. Way more accurate than the Lego design. And then I also changed these legs. They used to be like going from here to all the way here, like here, but they need to be a little bit more like compact, because otherwise it looks like a really weird vehicle in my opinion. And then going on to here, this floor is just loose right now. I put it on so you can see what the main idea looks like, but yeah, it's quite broken down, and but yeah, you can see I have a little second floor right here. And let me just put my camera here so I can remove this, so I can show you what's underneath it, because it's really dark outside and you wouldn't be able to see it if I left it there. So yeah, I need to finish this video because I only have 1 minute left, so I'm going through this real quick. I have some details right here, and then I have these places for the speeders to be, and then I have some more detail right there. Looks pretty nice. Sliding door right here. Door isn't there yet, but you get the idea. It will be a sliding door. This isn't finished. We'll need to put some details on that, but you know, you get the idea. Then I have some sloped floor. I need to remove that right there. Didn't notice it. Dark gray brick. Does look nice. But yeah. So that's basically it for this base so far. I will keep working on it over the next weeks, And yeah, probably I estimate it will be finished in about a month. But I really can't make promises, so keep tuned. I'll keep making updates, and yeah, so see you guys, and until next time.